Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Conversation, and this is your host Shiv. So, if you have been experiencing some delay in the deposits or withdrawal of INR with the Indian cryptocurrency exchanges, there is an article which actually talks about the inside story of why that could have happened, right? So we're going to go through this article. We're also going to go through the news from South Korea that actually talked about that Bitcoin exchanges might be banned, but however, that was actually a FUD. In fact, the South Korea is not banning any Bitcoin exchanges. They are talking about some regulations. At the same time, we will also talk about the Ripple pricing. What exactly is happening to the Ripple prices? Some partnerships, amazing partnership, which are taking place, which we've already discussed yesterday on the live, but we're just going to put this in the news today. So welcome back once again. Thank you so much everyone for coming back. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. And once again, everything that we cover on this channel is just my personal opinion and not a financial or investment advice. So let's start with the coinmarketcap.com. So Bitcoin price has slightly going up once again, 15,074. It's up by 3%. Ethereum is up by 4%. Ripple is again touching 1.5 for the first time ever. Massive growth over the last 1 month time. You have Bitcoin Cash slightly dropping down. So most of the cryptocurrencies, if you look at on the right hand side, most of them are in green. So which means that the cryptocurrency market overall is picking up a little bit. Right, the total market cap is about 587, very close to touching about 600, which eventually touched once but dropped down to 400 something, but slightly recovering, right? So now let's move on to the news. So there was this FUD created. So for some of you who may not know what is FUD, FUD means fear, fear, U for uncertainty, and D for doubt. So fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So this was created in South Korea, right? So South Korea had announced that they might go ahead and ban some of the Bitcoin exchanges because of the high transaction volume they have right now. So just to give you a perspective, in a survey in South Korea, it was revealed that about 31% of South Korean professionals are cryptocurrency investors. Now, if you see, this is really a huge number. Because 31% is not the even ratio across the globe. If you talk about even across the globe, I think this is just my assumption that maybe about 5% or 10% of people would actually be aware of this blockchain technology or cryptocurrencies. So maybe 5%, right? And in that case, 31% is really a large number. And because of which the South Korean regulations had some concerns and they wanted to, define some laws and regulations around it, just to, just to get rid of any anti-money laundering or any activities which are not in favor of, which are not legal and things like that. So, and they were coming out with some regulations, but however, they have said that South Korea is not banning any Bitcoin exchanges. There was a tweet here. There's a fake news on South Korea banning led the price to decline. It was just fun. South Korea is disallowing any anonymous trading, which was the plan since December. So that's the news from South Korea. Let's talk about this news here. So I don't know how many talking about the regulations in South Korea. I came across this article yesterday that talks about framework to regulate cryptocurrency soon in India. This is an Indian news. Of course, I'm just sharing an article which was on businessstandard.com that says government likely to announce rules and regulations in the upcoming budget. Here it says, according to the sources, the government is likely to define cryptocurrencies and bring in regulatory framework in the Union Budget 2018-19. The sources said the government's expert committee on cryptocurrency, headed by Economic Affairs Secretary Subhash Chandra Garg, had prepared a draft alone which talked about the definition of digital currency and whether it would be classified as currency, capital assets, or intangible asset earlier. So I don't know, maybe the regulations are coming in for India as well. That's what it looks like. Now, talking about India, if you have been trying to deposit some money in the cryptocurrency exchanges in India or trying to withdraw some money in cryptocurrency exchanges in India, you might have experienced some delay. And here's an article actually that talks about what exactly happened. Now, So just to summarize this article, this talks about that there are some issues going on from the bank side. So wherein the banks have some kind of regulations according to which they are not able to support all the cryptocurrency exchanges in India. And so this is what happened. It says, so this was basically an article. This was basically a mailer from ZipPay sent out to one of the customer, one of the ZipPay customers. They say, due to issues beyond our control, please note the following changes carefully. Bank accounts in express transfer, this is from the ZipPay, have been disabled by us with immediate effect. Please do not make payments to these bank accounts. You can make request deposits up to 5 lakh per transaction via the payment gateway option. So there are some updates from ZipPay which came out. So why did this happen, right? I think there are similar letters sent from ZipPay, CoinEx, and CoinDelta, other exchanges also, which were actually supporting this instant payment and withdrawal and deposits. So why did this happen? It says, so while there are a lot of speculation, including someone's bizarre claim of hack, we figured out the reason why. So the shortest possible answer is blame the banks. It says the most exchanges use the services of two major payment companies for instant deposit and withdrawal called Razorpay and Cashfree. These two giants handle all kinds of payments withdrawal between the major exchanges in India, including ZipPay, CoinEx, CoinDelta, whose users are the most affected currently. The banks of India, our dear country, have instructed these companies to stop transferring funds for the purpose of trading in cryptocurrencies. So this is something that you can take away from this article. Yes, this is the reason. So here's the proof, right? So it seems like he's the thanks Abhishek Shri, CEO. He has written this letter. As you are aware, the cryptocurrency industry in India is unregulated. This means that industry will run into an issue of every now and then. So definitely, guys, be aware of what you're depositing or withdrawing. I think the services are definitely so right now because of some banks issue. They have also put in an article here, that their opinion here, that says, on one hand, banks like ICICI are entering the blockchain ecosystem for innovation, while on the other hand, they are hindering the trade of the very byproduct of the technology. Right? So do let me know what do you think about this news here. It says that banks asking your payment gateway providers to stop services to cryptocurrency businesses. So something really of high concern. Now this is something that we have been seeing in other countries also. Well, the banks are not supporting the cryptocurrency exchanges in other countries as well. So we have come across news. I think the similar thing is being repeated in India as well. So guys, do definitely be careful of what you're depositing, what you're drawing. Do not expend anything that you cannot afford to lose, and also that try and keep your most of these cryptocurrency exchanges in a wallet rather than keeping in the exchanges. I mean, you may never know, they might get banned anytime, or talking about these rules, they might get regulated. So in whatever case, it's pretty important to keep safety first. So what is next? Wait till the exchanges figure out a way to bring back the quick deposit. What can I do to help? We need to fight this atrocity monopoly of the banks together. I found there's a petition which is going on the circulation, right? So I'll just leave the link in the description below. I'm sure some of you, can go ahead and read that and make your own conclusion as to what exactly is to be taken out from this article. But I would love to share this with you, and for your opinion on what do you think about this article here and the entire process of the banks, correct? At the same time, there are some good news for the Ripple holders. That is something that we discussed yesterday. So Japanese credit card partnership, they have partnered up, and right now the Ripple is on the moon. So it's gone up really high. And just to let you know, guys, so Ripple is it's not a decentralized currency. It's a centralized blockchain technology which enables all the banks to make instant payment transfer from one bank to the other, for which right now they are using Swift, I guess, as per my knowledge. But that's what I think what Ripple is. So here it says Ripple has raised about 93.6 million from investors such as CME Ventures, Standard Chartered Bank, Anderson Horowitz, and Alphabet's GB, former Google Ventures. And these are some of the reasons why the Ripple price has shot up really high. So just to keep you guys updated on that. That's all I have for you right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do leave your opinion on this article here. I'll leave the link in the description below. The last one I missed out on this. So it seems like there is going to be a second global summit on P2P digital currency asset system on 11th of January in New Delhi. It says it is almost a decade since the first cryptocurrency Bitcoin was developed in 2008 by Satoshi Nakamoto. So this is by ASSOCHAM, which is also called the Associated Chamber of Commerce and Industry of India. This is scheduled in Delhi, 11th of January. So if you're around, see if you can attend it. There are some charges as well to register to attend this event. There are some numbers as well here. So this is by the Associated Chamber of Commerce of Industry in India. They are going to talk about the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and stages in India. So definitely something exciting, something informative. Right, so I will leave the link in the description below for this as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Give this video a like if you like the content, subscribe if you're new to this channel, and thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.